Hi everyone, here is a sample of what your famous Roman presentation should sound like. I've done for you the Roman poet Publius Vergilius Maro. Here goes. Salvete discipuli, my name is Publius Marius Varro, or Virgil for short, and I was one of Rome's greatest poets. I was born on October 15th, 70 BCE, in the town of Mantua, Italy, and I died September 19th BCE in the seaside town of Brundisium at the age of 51. I grew up in the countryside north of Rome, and this had a great influence on my poetry. My parents were wealthy enough to see to my education, but I did not grow up in a peaceful time. Rome was in the midst of a great series of civil wars, and men like Pompey the Great and Julius Caesar were vying for political power and rule over Rome. During this time, I learned how to become a talented writer, and then, when I was 38 years old, my life changed. It was the year 31 BCE, and Julius Caesar's heir and great-grandnephew Octavian defeated his last enemies, Mark Antony and Cleopatra, and he became Rome's new leader. He changed his name to Augustus, and he became Rome's first emperor. I felt a great sense of relief that these many years of war were over, and I looked to Augustus to finally bring some peace to our civilization. Because I believed so greatly in what Augustus was trying to do, I dedicated the last 10 years of my life to writing an epic poem called the Aeneid. The Aeneid is a poem about the founding of Rome, and it described the journey of the hero Aeneas, son of the goddess Venus, who was forced to flee the city of Troy after the Trojan War, and he made his way to the shores of Italy, and he founded the race of people who would become the Romans. This story was full of adventure, gods, and wars, and it described all the great qualities about what it meant to be a Roman citizen. Unfortunately, I was not quite done with it when on a trip back from Greece in 19 BCE, I caught a really bad cold from which I would not recover. On my deathbed, I asked my friends to burn my manuscript of the Aeneid, but Augustus intervened and said, "No way," or "Minnie-May," and saved my epic poem from the flames. It is now considered one of the finest pieces of Roman literature. And that, my friends, was about 3 minutes long, and that's what you should look for. Yours might be a little shorter, and that's fine, or a tiny bit longer, and that's fine too. Okay? Good luck with your research and your writing. Have a great weekend. Miss Fav.